Hello, welcome back, everybody. Anyone, you link clickers. I like it. Keep doing it. Anyhow, let me wrap this thing up. A little bit end of the day wrap up. We're not getting into anything too heavy on the bench. We've got this Exhibit A. So this thing came in with no backlight, and the keyboard still worked. And then the keyboard, or no backlight for the LCD, and then the, what's it called? The keyboard backlight at some point. Now, let's switch over to the Goofy Cam. So we got a donor board in. Sourced our parts. We did indeed get the backlight working on the monitor. Stable for now. You can adjust the brightness. All that's good. What's it called? Sorry. So let's turn this light out. So yeah, you can definitely adjust the brightness, but what you can't do is adjust the keyboard brightness. The backlight on the keyboard has stopped functioning. Let me brighten this up a little. No matter what we do, we get the no go, no good symbol there when we try to brighten the keyboard up. So it's going to be a deep dive back into this. However, we're not doing this today. This is brand new. Brand new territory for me. Brand new territory for me. I normally don't. You need a microscope to do stuff like that. Okay, so what we do have on the bench, and I'll try and get it over here as quiet as possible. Yesterday we had heard, what am I going to run out of room with? Which wires? Probably all of them. Let me see if I can get this fan to make noise. Okay, not a whole lot, but it definitely does get louder depending what you do with it. The problem is it's just a worn out fan that's in this tower, so, and it had gotten super loud. Now maybe there was a little dust in there, but I don't want the dust building up. Do we want to swing that? Nah, we'll keep that here. Anybody getting motion sick, I apologize. Actually, let's see if we can adjust this way. It'll give us room to work on the side that we want to actually work on, and put the camera over a little. So that's what I had done to get the fan to go loud. Now granted, maybe it would be a while till it got noisy. I don't think so. Possibly you heard that, possibly you didn't. Update and shut down. I wonder how long these updates are going to take. Hopefully quick. I'm doing the update and shut down. We are going to tear apart our power supply and put a new fan into it. The power supply is fine. The fan just is a little worn out, older. And other than that, we have the fan and the heat sink to clean up, and this system is going to be a go for the person that is going to own it. So we'll wrap this up, and possibly they will come get it on Monday, as long as this update doesn't do us in. Let's go grab something else off the incoming rack. Wow, we had a lot of stuff come in the whole day. Charging and a loose screen. Charging and a loose screen. So it does charge? I don't understand the paper here. Not understanding the thinking. Alright, we're at 30%, so likely we'll get up to that today. Well, let's plug it in and see what happens. Wow, okay, so we're going to coil this thing up a little just to get some of the cord out of the way. Hello, how are you? Oh, give me a moment here, people. DT Computers. Alright, that was a bit of a long call. I apologize. Alright, so our computer shut off. Let's plug this guy in and see. Let's see what the verdict is. Are we going to get any type of charge light? We should get a status when we plug it in. Just where is that light at? Okay, so we have a white light. White light means power, and I thought that might turn orange. Oh my, yes, he definitely has a busted loose screen. Okay, yeah, look at this. Right as soon as you try to open it, look, it just pops the bottom open. You know, get out of the way, cord. As soon as you try to hinge it open, that screen's not loose, that hinge is broken loose, so this can take a little more TLC. That's probably why there's an issue with charging. So we're not going to get we're not getting into that one today, safe to say. But definitely worth a look. Now we know what we're up against. All right, let's see if we can get to this in the time allotted. We'll unplug our few cables. Move that up. Rack this up. We need to move our SATA, get our 12-volt rail, our 6-pin power header, and our other, whatever that is. All right, let's slide this slightly out of the way. Display port. Should have kept the camera where it was, but hey. Alright, first things first. Can we unlock this zip tie? We'll probably never get it tied back tight again if we do, and I just have to use a new one anyhow. Alright, zip tie undone. We're going to need Phillips. So let's grab our Super Phillips. We need to completely open this thing up. No wonder, that's a cruddy fan. Not only that, we're going to get some of the dust in it. That just doesn't resemble dust. That resembles the house of a chain smoker or computer that sat by a chain smoker sat by. So good, we're opening this up. We can clean it down, clean out the other fan heatsink, and everything should be well with the tower. So it just needs a good alcohol Windex bleach 409 scrub and bubble bath, and we'll make that computer great again. Of course we will. Oh, I gotta trigger. Hold on, I gotta trigger my stream. Trigger it, and that'll. There we go. It pulled. Oh, now there's no channels. Now there's no channels. I don't want to cut the YouTube feed. We'll cut this one and back on. Alright, 3 out of 3 is up. It's recognizing my channels now. Restream. I'm really unhappy. A service I'm paying for, and you keep giving me very inadequate updates and statuses. I don't dig it at all. Alright, I think if we undo. Where's this thing gonna come apart at? So we pulled one of those out. Let's pull another and see about getting this thing. Okay, so those are clearly different. They go through and lock the case together. I thought they were just your typical coarse thread fan screws like that. Indeed, they're not. They do lock the case together, or lock the power supply housing together. Okay. There's why we undid our zip tie. Oh yeah, definitely in need of some TLC in here. Are we gonna be able to get this apart today? I hope, but no promises. Those look like, really? Are those rivets or just pins? Those are rivets. Wow. 1, 2, 3, 4. I don't like doing it, but if we have to, we will. I'm gonna say we won't get this back together today, but we'll try. We'll try. You gonna zap me? Not likely. And one more. You gonna fry me? Some things in here can hold power. I don't know to what extent it's dangerous. I just know I never purposely try to zap myself. Alright, so there's a ground screw. The only way for that to come out is that way. Oh, there he is.
That wasn't me, it was the dog.
No, that's alright. Still no prizes to win, Frank. Actually, I think we're doing something unnecessary there. Who's that, Frank? No, man, I don't care. Frank can have some of my fries. And what we're going to do is leave ourselves a little more room than that. Oh, look at the luck. Okay, so it is actually we won't need any room. We're just going to need to redo a zip tie. I could see getting a whole new power supply, right? But, no, I'm talking to the internet, man. I could see getting a whole new power supply, but the power supply works. The fan is what's old and worn out and bad. And I'm thinking the power supply is going to last a little while longer. Let's get our clippers. We're going to cut that zip tie out to get our fan wire out. It is a PWM fan, which is nice to see. You don't see those a lot in power supplies. Usually it's just a two wire, possibly a 3. And this is where we're going to cut into something, trying to grab this stupid zip tie. Alright, there it is, it's out. Let's get our fan wire, if it'll come off the socket without that glue in the way. We're carefully going to separate the glue from the fan header. You can see that, oh, not what I meant to do. There, we'll lock the focus there. You can see that not really into trying to Alright, so we did get it loose, finally. Alright, broke it off. Fan, come out. Unplug. And there it goes. Alright. So we had to break a little bit of glue loose in order to get our fan out. I was hoping to put a 2-pin fan in, because that's what I have here. But it's actually a 4-wire PWM fan, so we're going to check with our other one and see what we have. We do have one the same size. This is actually brand spanking new, and of course we can't check it, but it should be, oh no, it's a 3-pin, not a 4, so we don't have a PWM 4-pin, only a 3. What do we do there? Stick the 3 on? And the 4. We got one there. Chop, Frankie. Chop, buddy. What is this? That's 3 as well. We have nothing but a bunch of 3. Well, how about this? We're going to go with the fan that's the right size. We'll see how the 3-pin works versus this 4-pin. Is there a spot? I don't think it's a PWM fan. Let's look. Did they just not solder a wire? Did they get lazy and slack off? So we have 4 spots there. Will it work like that? No idea. What about this guy? Did they just not solder a wire? Alright, so 12 volt 0.5 amps, 12 volt 0.12 amp, sleeve bearing, hydro bearing. And this one does not tell us anything. Alright, let's go with our 3-pin. That's our best bet. We don't have an actual PWM fan to put in there. I thought we did. Obviously I can't count. It's Friday. We're going to get our brush in here and clean some of this grit out, whatever we can just reach easily and without knocking components all over the place. Alright, I'm trying to think where... Frank, watch out, man, come on. You stand in the wrong spot. Come on, go lay down. There's nothing up there. There's nothing up there, buddy. Not even close. Hey, you want in here? Come on, let's go. Come on, I'm leaving. See ya. There you go, pal. Thanks for coming back out with us. Alright. Do we have any fans out front there, Dave? Hanging? Just that moment? Yeah. A big old cat. That won't fit in the power supply. I'm going to take another minute and just look in a couple cases to see what we may or may not have. Yeah, I'm thinking this is negatory. What is that? The 120's pulled from there. Oh, our heat sinks left. Alright. Enough playing. You know what? I did have fans over here. But I think... Oh, they're all 120s. I guarantee they are. Let me see, what's this? Yeah, I'm almost certain they're all 120s. What do you need, man? What are you looking for? Yeah.
What I can get on this. I'm trying to get this black to work.
Get what?
That black on there, I'm trying to get it to work. And that turner and the alcohol bath that I've used to syringe and clean it out. And it comes through clear on the other side. So I don't know what, I don't know if it's bad, but it seems like that's playing it.
So this thing pulls air out of the case. So we want it the same way, pulling air out of the case. Let's go ahead and slot our wire in.
Alright, man. I got a couple things to do in the daytime.
Alright, you have fun with that. Uh-huh.
You might be too. I'll see you.
Very doubtful. Very, very doubtful.
Put an order.
Yeah, go ahead. I'll see you. I'll see you. Have a good one.
Okay, I'll see you.
Later, bud. Yeah, I know they're out there getting crazy. Alright, so there goes our wire. We're going to run it around and then re-zip tie right around this whole bundle and then You know what, let's put our ground screw in there right now while I'm thinking about it. Put our ground screw in. Now we still will have a sensor wire coming off of this fan or something to adjust the speed. So at least we'll have that. We'll see how it'll work, hopefully. Alright, and let's lock our wire in the zip tie to keep it out of the way of them fan blades and everything else out of the way. We'll do that. There, right there. And then cut this off. And then we got to come up here and find a way to bundle this wire in here a little. Let's plug in. Oh, okay, so they're going to do it like that. They didn't do 3 wide, they did 4 wide. So if we have to change our header, we will. Alright. Well, hey, what do you know? If we smoke it, we smoke it, right? I'm trying to think what pins would be there. Boy, that's goofy colors. I'm going to look this up just for curiosity's sake. Let's go ahead and do that real quick. Got a few minutes, hopefully. Oh yeah. So, AD 0912UX A7 BGL. So it's a 4-pin fan, half an amp. What do they tell us about it? It's a 90 by 90 25 case fan cooling fan. So it is a case fan. But what's weird about it is normally when you have a 4-pin header like that, you have the short offset for where it goes down over the blades. It's still 3 wide, even if it's a 4-pin fan header, it'll still be 3 wide. And I'm trying to remember which way that offset is, so I know where to plug our fan in at. Sadly, gotta start yanking stuff off the shelf to do this. Not what I wanted to do, but let's take a look quick. What's in our case? Okay. So we do have some other fans to reference, all 120s, and none of them will fit. But okay, so that's 4 wide. That's a case fan. That's 3. And what do we have here? We have 3. Maybe I'm mistaken. Maybe it is actually 4 wide. Because I have another 4 wide block there on a 120 millimeter fan. So, what do we do here? We could have just left it alone, right? But what fun is that? What else do we have here? Let's take a look and a see. It's still 12 volts. Like, no matter what these fans are, they're still 12. Technically, we should be able to just cut it and technically be able to put a header on this as long as we have the red and the black in the right spot and just sink it in there. So our black would go there, and then our power wire would be right beside it, and then we have our blue and our green wire. Not what I was hoping for, but let's go ahead and switch over our little header here. Try one wire at a time. What's my little notification about restream? Alright, there goes, oh, wrong one. Let's do the black side. Alright, so we have black out. We know it's going to go on the left. We'll pull this one out. Let's put that in right now so we don't confuse it. Alright, black is in. We're going to pull our next one out of the center, which will be our yellow wire. On this header. Let's get the yellow one pulled. And put our yellow in. For our last wire, and then we just need to flip one over from the black plug to this plug, put it in the third slot, and away it goes. Now either I did that completely wrong and we're going to smoke this fan, or quite possibly I could hopefully get lucky on like a Friday afternoon train wreck. Let's see what happens. We go ahead and wrap this with a tie just to stuff it down in there easily, that way it won't expand and be all over the components. And then alright, 1, 2, done. That's down, that's in, the ground's there. We need to fit this back together, correct? No. Mistaken, we gotta put our screws back in the base of the power supply. I did take those out. Is it really too rough and too... I don't believe it, but we'll try it. Yeah, it seems as though it was. Okay, so 2 coarse thread and 2 machine thread to thread these in. It just doesn't seem like that should be the case. No, that was definitely a if the screws go in, why worry about it, right? Alright, so I reversed them. Put our machine thread back here. Hopefully I didn't ruin the hole for it. What a nightmare putting these in. Because it has like a metal grommet, kind of like a nut made into the case. And that's the how I'm determining they go there. So let's pull our other coarser thread one and move it back up front. Where it's just going through metal. There you are. There you go. As long as we can hit this in one try, not 10. Got to get somewhere we can actually see. Alright, and as I said, there was just metal that the screws it's folded over. Just folded over metal from the case that these coarse ones thread into, and then the fine ones are actually machine threads that thread into these nuts built into the case. Alright, come on, goofy fans. Who knows, it could smoke. This could all be for literally nothing. Let's hope that's not the case. Go up front. I'll send you right there. Just seems like I did something 100% wrong in this whole matter. Like I have the fan blown out, I got everything there, I got the wires in there. The only thing not happening is what? It goes outside or inside? Inside. Where's the hold up here? Ah, you go outside too. Alright, so this power supply case was trolling me. Come on, man, it's Friday. Don't be acting like that on a Friday. The week's over. What do you want to be crazy for on a Friday? Give me my glove. Alright, almost. Not quite. Both these need to go in. Alright, now. Hopefully that was the magic touch there. Much better, much better. We need you pressed in. We'll press the fan tight and hold it. Let's put these couple screws in and see if we can get this thing powered back up. And is it going to smoke? Alright, so keep in mind we went from a 4-pin PWM fan to a 3-pin fan. Switched the header over, kept our power wires in the same spot, and then our I think it's a signal wire that's there. Why are you being so trollish right now? Alright, we have 2 wires here. Yeah, 2 wires, 2 screws for the coarse threaded screws. So close yet so far away. it is literally time to pull that ripcord. We're gonna ride this one out. One, two. Got one here, and then one mystery screw. Where you? Did I forget something inside? I screwed down the ground screw. Got that, got that. Oh, right there. On the back. We're just going to throw our tools and zip ties out of the way for the day. Let's zoom this thing out. Move our Super HP into position. Oh, yes. I forgot. My mistake. I'm going to keep those wires away from the, how do you say it? The one sharp metal edge, and keep it where the metal's rolled over. So to do that, it's going to be about an impossible task. You literally need that to happen. Please, please, please. Not so impossible when you do this ahead of time. Yeah, I think. Yep, done. We're not doing it right now. We'll do it later. Waste the whole day on that. I give up. Alright. I just want to see what's the verdict. Is it donezo? Did we kill it? If we did, we need a new power supply. I don't think we did. I'm pretty sure that's the fan had or the pin out for it, but I've been wrong before. I don't think so today, but possibly. Do we get fan spin or short? And we have, I know this is going to be hard to see, like crazy hard, pickup power supply, but we do have a spinny fan there, I promise you. The fan is spinning. All you have to do is just look. Alright, I like it. Much quieter. We'll let this thing finish updating and get out of here for the day. Thanks for hanging out, getting your hands dirty, watching me fumble with the fan for, I don't know, way more minutes than I should have. But the 3-pin to 4-pin, you know what? Not terrible. Not great, but not terrible. Alright, people, there you have it. We took our zip tie HP and changed out the fan for the power supply. Anyhow, thank you for hanging out, watching. Have a good evening, good afternoon, good morning. Certainly, it's one of those. If this is wherever you are, it's got to be one of them. If this is your thing, like it, share it, get it out there, spread it. Like this, share this, leave some comments. Thank you for tuning in. See you Sunday for the podcast.